Chapstick good. Eye drops. Oop. Chizek. Ah! Ready to roll, ready to roll. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Let's go home. Let's go home. It's Friday. Woo! You guys want to check out a church? A mission? What's up, devil dogs? Look at the big old mission. Spanish owned it, and something happened with the Indians, and it fell into Mexico's hands. Then Mexico abandoned it, and then the Americans came in and took it over. Something like that. Repaired it. It was abandoned for like 50 years. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We're gonna make a little. This is a chapel. It's a nice mission. Nice garden in there. Cemetery. That's kind of. Why is it a cemetery? I guess there's nothing else to do here, huh? Yeah, look at that thing. The troops, they had the troops were housed with their families. It's nice. Hey, what's up, Heather? I am back. What's going on? Yeah, it's Friday. I'm gonna beat traffic and boogie on home before it gets too wild out here. Yeah. Drove by this man Lewis Ray. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's, I think they said 31 missions. I would have filmed the inside of the church. I thought that was a little disrespectful. I went in and got some holy water and bounced. Inside the mission's pretty cool. I kind of checked it out a little bit. Yeah, I think they said there's 31 missions. They used them from troop barracks. Where is home for you? This is California, Heather. This is San Diego. Hey, what's up, Alice? Hey, Gary, what's going on, brother? Hello. I just got to go see a mission. If you know, missions like this Spanish came out here and built a bunch of like big old missions, like a church. But it was used for like you know, the Spanish army, and they would put the barracks out there, and pretty crazy stuff, man. Pretty crazy stuff. But it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. And we got about an hour and about a 2-hour drive. So hang tight. It's gonna be a doozy, and it's Friday, and I really am excited to go home. Really excited. Hey Nathan, hello. What's up, brother? My son was stationed in San Diego once. Nice. Well, hey, man, tell your son I said thank you for service and Semper Fi. Absolutely. Yeah, San Diego. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Alice. Yeah, I'm pretty spent, man. I don't know why. This week kind of dragged on. Worked with my boss. Didn't find out anything about my job, but no news, I guess, is good news. We did have a little conversation about it, but you know, and he doesn't know much, or if he even does, he'll never tell me. So one day at a time, man. Wait, I know that car. My mom, I know that car. My mom and I passed it. Nice. Cool, man. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Matt. I'm a Marine, Semper Fi. Served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom under Bush and Obama as a military police, or 5111. Even after I got out, worked for a police department. So that's kind of like my background. Joined when I was 17, 18. Went to Iraq. Did that whole spiel, and then now I'm here. So thanks for chiming in, and enjoy the ride, guys. What's going on with your job? What's up, Heather? It's up in the air at the moment. Yeah, so long story short, Heather, my company sold out, got out, and usually in my industry, without getting too far into details, you know, I like to keep my my little personal life without back. I don't know why my phone does that. It does that all the time. Sorry, Heather. I got little lag, but so what happens usually in my industry when another company buys out another company, they usually fire everybody, or lay off everyone. Especially like the people that make a lot of money, that have been in this industry for, like, my boss has been with this company for 20 years, so you can probably imagine his paycheck. And yeah, kind of, I'm okay with it, I guess. I have no other choice to be okay with it if they do let me go. I'm ready kind of to move on a little bit, start something new, get more of my time back. I'm in a different, I've been with the same company for 11 years, and I'm in a different mindset, as I once was. I want more of my free time back. I want to take a girl out on a date and not have to worry about work and, I got to get up early, babe. I just can't have fun. I can't really multitask, I can only really do one thing or another. I can't concentrate on, like, a relationship if I have this job I have to be at and have reports due and expense reports, and I'm gone a lot. I'm not home as much. I stay in hotels a lot, which is cool, but it also is a bummer. I want to be around my nephews more. They're 9 and 7, so they're getting older, and I'd rather give a lot of my time to my family than driving around. So I'm okay with the loss of job. My belt, my wallet will have to become non-existent. I gotta watch. The budget's gonna be cut in half pretty well. But yeah, another company bought us out, a bigger company, and usually in my field they let everyone go. And like in my company, we usually have a company-wide meeting in November as a whole company, nationwide. We get together in like Las Vegas or Texas or somewhere in the East Coast. But this year that got canceled because a new company's coming over, and then our individual meetings, like a divisional meeting, that got all canceled. And that's kind of a telltale sign that this company's probably gonna move on. We just don't know when. No one knows when or why or how. So it's basically just I have a job until they tell me otherwise. I have never talked to the new company or the new bosses. I have no idea. if they wanted us to do good and still be good at our job and like care about the company, they would, as a boss, you would be like, hey, you guys are good to go. You guys will still have your job, no worries. Just keep pushing, keep doing your thing. But the company has been a complete silence, so they don't tell us anything, which kind of sucks. But there's not much I just hope I can get like a severance package if they do leave me off. Oh, hey, Miss Mo, what's up, Mama? Semper Fi, love, how you doing? But I'm okay either way. I think this job has ran its course. I don't know even if they keep me, I didn't apply for the company that paid, that took over my company. I don't want to work for that company, to be quite honest. I went after that company pretty hard. That the company that bought us out was my competition, so I didn't get hired with that company. I applied to the one I'm working for now, but this company actually doesn't exist anymore. So like the stock market and that company, it's a big company I work for. It's not no rinky-dink. It's a big boy job. It's a big business job I gotta actually try really hard at. Will you stay in contact with us? Of course, Heather. Sometimes one door closes but another door opens, so to speak. Yeah. I'm absolutely I'm still gonna YouTube and do my live stream. Yeah, of course. I'm looking. I'm having feelers with other jobs, so I'm still in the game. And we're right next to Camp Pendleton, California, Devil Dogs, if you guys want to know. It's right over this little berm, this whole thing. And here's the barracks to our left. Those red top buildings, those are military barracks. Oh, get up there, get stuck. There we go. I actually have enjoyed riding along with you and Alice and the gang. Hey, there you go, Heather. I'm glad. I'm trying to fix this. Sorry, guys, my hand's in the way. I am trying to show off California and I want to show the other side of California. California is really nice, really fun. Politically, it leans really, really far left, but at the same time, all those guys' houses just got burnt down, so that's not a laughing matter, but it is kind of funny. Hey, Gold, what's up? Feel like almost good family here. Yeah, that's I try to bring that. I thank you, Heather. I try to, I just got tired of listening to the news. Why listen to the news when I can ask Heather? Heather lives in Tennessee. No, I'm not sure where you live, Heather, but I'd rather, if something happens in Tennessee, I'd rather have you tell me what, your honest opinion than some guy that lives in New York City that, doesn't know what a farm looks like. Know what I'm saying? Let's cut through the bull crap. That's, and then, with all of our experience, Miss Mo, has, Miss Mo's funny. She has kids and a whole, the trailer park hood. I love it. And I'm out here in California. We got people in Oklahoma, Iowa, Ohio, Florida. So I just figured with all of our years and years of experience, and we can come to a conclusion without being told to stay at home and wear a mask and have vaccines. And I'd rather just hang out with you guys, stuff like that. So I appreciate it, Heather. I really do. It's called real news when you talk to people who are really living it. You're right. I'm fat and sassy today. That's Gold. That's our army girl. Yeah. Got to take son to work and go to the store. Nice. fat and sassy gold. And she's gonna be due in March, so that's exciting, man. Gotta bring more people into this world. I gotta start that process soon. Dear God. Dear God. What's up, Liberty? What's up, brother? Yeah, it's called real news. Yeah. You know, like the fire in Pasadena and LA and Altadena and all that. We were there, man. I took you guys up there. I showed you my buddy, my best friend, basically my brother from another mother. He used to live there, and his house got burnt down. So, yeah, and like everyone in California knew this was going to happen eventually. You know, this big firestorm. I don't think I'll make it to March. Woo! February? Like mid-February, end of February? Oh boy. You gotta be excited to get this little alien out of you. The little spawn baby. You gotta be excited, man. I know, I remember my sister-in-law, like the last month, man, it's like, just can't wait, you know. Her back was always bugging her. Oh my goodness. When my sister-in-law had, I think her first baby, you know, everyone's like crying and having fun, and it's like all the parents are there, and my brother's an absolute train wreck, you know, he can't sit still, and you know, my sister-in-law's, you know, cursing up a storm, and then I showed up, like everyone, you know, made a big deal out of it and went to this freaking hospital. I was like, dude, I got better things to do. I'm going to go to work. So I go to work all day, and I was like, all right, well, since everyone already saw her, I'm going to go and see her in the hospital. You know, I'm the younger brother, man. My sister-in-law, I'm special. I think I'm special. I'm going to do it my own way. So I went to the store. I bought her a couple tall cans of Coors Light, and then I snuck it into the hospital. And I didn't want to tell her because I wanted to surprise her, you know, to sneak a beer after, you know, a couple hours after she gave birth or whatever. My sister-in-law is a gangster, man. So I snuck in some tall cans, and then as I opened the door to where she was staying, she got up to go to the restroom, and she's wearing that gown, you know, where you can see your butt. But she was wearing a diaper. So I barge in like, oh, Megan, let's go. And she was like halfway in the bathroom, and I can see her diaper butt. And I was like, you're wearing a diaper, bro? She goes, I got my freaking hoo-ah cut open, Matt. You know, I was like, oh, shit. Like, it was kind of funny, dude. Like, she was trying to get up and go to the bathroom as I walk in with a couple tall cans, you know. So she goes to the restroom, and, you know, she leaves the door cracked, and she sticks her arm out, and she's like, you got to give me one. So I cracked it open. I gave her the beer. By the time she got out, that thing was halfway gone, man. It was so funny, dude. It was a good, like, a sister-in-law, younger brother moment, you know. I'm going to call it 6 more weeks tops. Ooh, 6 more weeks. All right. That's going to be right around the corner, man. That's going to be definitely right around the corner. Hey, Camp Pendleton, check out the sign. Yeah, whoop, whoop. It's a preserve precious California resources. While politicians have used an investor to invest on the stock market, what a change. What's up, George? Oh, I see what you're saying. They'll just get an investor to do it for them. I gotcha. Well, yeah, there's always a loophole. There will always be a loophole, George, for sure. George, we're brothers, George. Hello? Johnny Depp? George. We're brothers, George. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, you can follow the money. You know, if but the investment still has to be under your name, right? Because I invest in the stock market through an investor, but it's all still under my name. And I'm sure it's against the law for an investor to start screwing with the, maybe, I don't know. That's interesting, George. Very interesting. I don't know. Huh. I gotta look more into that. I didn't think about that, bro. That's a good observation, brother. It's a start. It's a start. You know, that's a good start. At least it's being talked about. You know, it might not be the perfect solution, but we can't have a Nancy Pelosi worth like $500 million, and she makes a salary of $150 a year. You know, there's something up with that, and I think that's still too much. Hell, the girl in LA County, the water resource manager, the politician, makes $750,000 a year. A government employee makes close to $1 million a year. That's California for you, man. And you know what, guys? I honestly thought about this long and hard. Californians won't change, I don't think. Like Gavin Newsom's up for a recall. That slimy bastard's gonna still be here. I don't know. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I think California's too far gone. I'm in the wrong line of work. Yeah, man. I'm telling you guys, if we need to start like I don't know, man. Like when no one pays attention to politics or policies and all this weird wokeness, you get a very stupid mayor and a very stupid governor and a very stupid water resource manager to make a half or more than almost $1 million, 3/4 of them. That's insane. It's insane. And they don't do anything. They literally make nothing. They're not a real business. You know, the government shouldn't make that much money. They're not a real business, man. They don't make any product for the customers to consume or use. They're just like people that just give speeches. It's weird. It's weird. What's up, Liberty? You may not care about politics, but it cares about you. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. And there, yeah, bad politics, bad people that work in policies and politics or whatever, they'll be so bad at it that you'll be forced to pay attention to it. You're right, Liberty. You're right. Like, I think California might be the perfect example. I think everyone stopped giving a crap out here a long time ago. A long time ago. Because everyone's too busy working, you know, or going to their job and then staying in traffic for an hour. And the stay-at-home wife now in California has to leave the house because you need two incomes for one household. Which is pretty much the average, I think, around the United States, or definitely the world. What's up, James? Who kept the faith and fought the fight? The glory's theirs, the duty's ours. Hell yeah, brother. That's a good one. Oh, thank you. I'll tap the like button, guys. Boom. Who kept the faith and who keeps the faith and fought the fight? The glory's theirs and the duty's ours. It's a good one, man. James, I just came out of a mission in so I got a little, did a little, I went in the church in the mission. So, man, that quote's sitting home right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I just walked into a mission. I filmed it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Big old mission, big church in there. Yeah, keep the faith. You may not care about politics, but well, yeah. That's what I wanted. Boom. We'll see, man. We'll I mean, the policies were so bad in California that, you know, a $30 million house just burnt down to the ground with no water in the reservoirs. So we'll see, but I don't know, man. I don't really have faith in the political craziness out here in California. I hope he gets recalled, man. If he gets recalled, he'll never run for president, and that's my ultimate goal. That's my ultimate goal, because if that guy runs for president, man, we're doomed. Obviously, the guy can't even manage his own freaking city. He's launching into an investigation to investigate himself. He's going to investigate why the water, you know, reservoirs weren't built. He's going to investigate why the local reservoirs weren't built. He's going to investigate why the fire department wasn't prepared. He's investigating himself. Like he's the top of the spear, man. This guy's a freaking loser. Yeah, and a sleazeball, man. Oh, man, Joe. Hey, what's up, Devil Dogs? If you're new here, welcome. December 5. My name's Matt. I'm an old-time Marine. And if you're new to the channel, the Devil's Compound, it's nothing religious or anything scoundrel-esque, if that's even a word. So in the United States Marine Corps, which I served under Bush and Obama in Iraq and Afghanistan, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, Simplified Devil Dogs. World War I, the Kaiser's Army met on the battlefield, the United States Marine Corps, for the first time in history. And we kicked the shit out of the German army so bad that they gave us a nickname called Teufelhunde, which means devil dog. And you get a bunch of Marines by a building, which is a compound in the military slang. So you get a bunch of Marines, which are devils, and we call each other devils all the time. So, you know, the Army has hua, and the Marine Corps has hoorah. We also just call each other devil dogs, or devils for short. Like if I wanted Alice's attention, I'll say, "Hey, devil," and then she would just look at me. You know, it's a name for the name. You know, if you don't need to know my name, you can just say devil out loud or devil dog, and I'll just automatically look. But in German, it's pronounced Teufelhunde, which means devil dog in German. And I always mispronounce that. So if you're from Deutschland, Germany, please forgive me. But yeah, you know, it's a good nickname that was passed on from generation to generation in the Marine Corps. And at that time in 1916, 1915, 1917, the Kaiser's Army, the German military, was phenomenal. You know, so it's a lot of respect to that military and to those soldiers who fought for the Kaiser in World War I. You know, that they got schwacked so bad that they gave us a nickname that rings throughout time. So if you were a Marine in World War II, you were also called a devil dog. Like I said, the Marine Corps is another breed of insanity, and I'm glad everyone's here to enjoy it. And let me explain. Because it's American history, and the Marine Corps is all about honor, courage, and commitment. And if you want to know more, you know, personally, and want to talk to me about the war, or I know I'd had a couple of people want to do an interview or something. There's a number on the screen. If you're here all the time, I would rather just have you give my personal number. Don't worry, that's not my personal number. It's just a number. So, you know, someone can call me if they ever want more information about joining the Marine Corps and just life in general. Being working for a police department, that's what I did afterwards. Military police, and then I worked for an actual PD. If you're in California, if you know the city called Redlands, California, that was where I worked for. So, Anyways, Devils, I'm from Southern California, and enjoy the ride. We got about another hour and 20 minutes, so I'll try to get to your questions and read some of the chat as I roll, but I got to do it when I'm safe and on self-drive mode. Like right now. Hey, Jared, I don't know German, but you're giving me all the misinformation. What? You're giving me all this information about the military. Interesting. Oh, yeah. What's up, Jared? I know Oregon sent 50 fully stocked trucks, and they were in San Francisco waiting on emission tests. Oh, dear God. I thought they proved that wrong. Yeah, Gold, I think they got stopped for a reason. Oh yeah, we kind of went over that. I think those trucks got stopped. I think the rumor was emission tests, but I think they were just self-check, buddy checking each other. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I remember me and Alice, and I think James or Jason were on here talking about it. But that could be true still. I'm not sure. I don't know if you read that right now. That would be interesting. Hey, Jared, I don't know German, but yeah. So the Marine Corps is, yeah, you're a governor. You're a governor was smiling during an interview of a lady that lost her home in your state. Oh, dude, the guy's a scumbag, dude. The guy is absolutely scumbag, Jared. Yeah, someone asked him, hey, why isn't there no water in the reservoirs? He goes, exactly, that's why we're going to investigate. It's like, wait, you can't investigate yourself, brother. Like, you're the tip of the spear. I don't know. You know, if you're a mother and your son ends up, like, not bringing a lunch to school, isn't that like, hey, mom, like, do you expect your, like, 6-year-old son or whatever, 9-year-old son to make a lunch? He's just gonna eat candy. Yeah, he's a scumbag, dude. But yeah, Jared, the Marine Corps is a lot of history, man. A lot of history. Oh God, Leatherneck. So here's another lovely story. So we called each other devil dogs or Tuffelhundens or Leathernecks. So in oh my goodness, in probably like 1814. You know, the July 4th, 1776 is our Independence Day. So I'm totally guessing it's roughly in the 1800s, early 1800s, after the Marine Corps was founded in 1775, November 10th, 1775. The shores of Tripoli, which is off the coast of Africa in the Mediterranean Sea, I do believe. The shores of Tripoli, it was one of the first times the United States Marine Corps left the shores of the United States to go handle business wherever they may deem fit. So I forget who was president at the time. I believe Washington and Jefferson, or one of those guys after. When they created our United States Navy, it was to tell pirates, which they rewrote as a fancier word, pirates to F off, because we would do business with Italy or France or Spain, and every time our ships would go to these places, they would get jacked, and then the people on the ship would be enslaved. So, we call them terrorists these days. Back then, they said a more appropriate name, like pirates or something. So these guys would get on wooden boats and jack us. Pirates. They're pirates. So I think Jefferson and whoever after them, they would give these guys money and tell them to stop. And so the pirates would stop for a while. Then they would start jacking our ships again. They would stop, start, stop, start. So one day, one of the head honchos was like, dude, we're building a navy. We're putting boys on the boat and we're sending them. And the shore of Tripoli was one hell of a battle, not for it wasn't even close. The Marine Corps absolutely, there was like 13 Marines on the boat, maybe 20 or something. I'm not sure what the numbers, but they ended up absolutely smashing like the Sultan of Tripoli or some damn king, the pirate king out in Africa. And these guys at that time, I forget their name, I just call them pirates. The Marines at the time would get off the boats on, like a D-Day Normandy invasion and just get off and start wrecking havoc. Well, they would wear a thick leather strap around their neck, so like a choker. So if they got slapped in the neck with the sword, they wouldn't bleed to death. So the king or whatever, the Sultan of douchebag land, gave us a nickname, Leatherneck. So Devil Dog, Leathernecks, Jarhead is one. Oh yeah, they're a bunch of funny ones. But yeah, a little more history for you guys. If I can't, I'm getting little dates wrong and stuff, but in 1813 we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down Little Mississippi River and took Little Bacon, and we took little beans and we fought the bloody British in a town of New Orleans. Yeah, Liberty, baby. Yeah. Little bacon, little beans, we fought a little New Orleans. That's cool, man. I like it. True, but it sounds like something California would do. Here in New Orleans, we have a rich history with pirates. Pirates were a huge part of winning the Battle of New Orleans in our second war of independence in 1812. Nice. I didn't know that, Marissa. That's pretty sweet. This goddamn British, man. Now look at Britain, Now look at Britain. If you even tweet something, they let go like a girl got like really messed up, man, and they let all these guys go. Britain's a failed state. I would almost consider British to be a failed state. California's about to be a failed state. Y'all say we a lot until... What's up, Davis? Let's see. Do you have any family serving in World War II? What's up, Jared? Yeah, I've... in World War II, my grandpa on my mom's side, which is my Irish side, he fought in the Pacific against Japan. And then my grandpa in the Mexican side fought against Korea. And then, but like my grandpa, my Mexican side had 4 brothers, and my grandpa was the youngest out of 4, and the other 3 died, or one survived, Chino. The other 2, I believe, died in World War II, either in the Pacific or in Europe. I'm not sure where. But my grandpa and Chino, his brother Chino, had remember, I'm little when he had his, he was in a wheelchair because he had no freaking legs. But my grandpa was the youngest, missed World War I or World War II, fought in Korea. But my Irish side, my mom's side, he fought in World War II against Japan. And he was a Marine. My grandpa was a Marine. My other grandpa was in the Army. Well, my Army grandpa was a medic in the Army. And my grandpa in the Pacific Theater was, I think, infantry, if I'm not mistaken. I got to look that up again, but I'm not sure which. Area. What's up? Not bad, man. I guess they're older than I do. All I know, I was there yesterday. I kind of drove around Altadena and Pasadena, which were the 2 cities on fire. I couldn't see any smoke, so I think the one by kind of where I live is okay, or contained-ish. The one by Malibu, I don't think is contained at all, or very, very little. And that's where Brentwood is. That city might burn down. Bel Air, oh gosh, Rodeo Drive, 90210, all that crap. Like all the houses that burnt down, the Palisades and whatever's above it, I believe all those were like 80% Democrat, man. Like they literally voted and got what they deserved. Like, and I feel bad. Like I really do. Not really, but shit happens, dude. You gotta just adapt and overcome, devil dog, and keep moving and trucking. But that's the delusion. This is the delusion with people that I live with, man. Like, if you live in that area, guys, you're surrounded by these massive trees, you know, that have never been touched. I mean, these are beautiful trees, like, you know, God knows how old. You know, we do really good with trying to preserve the natural look of things out here in California. But if you sat there for 5 minutes, the first thing I would say is, dude, if something catches on fire out here, your house is gonna burn. And people don't think like that in California. There's no you know, gold, like pure gold. She's wants to make her own food. She's very aware of the consequences if she doesn't, with her sons and her daughter, or her sons and her husband. Like, she wants to be 100% prepared for the fall of society. I mean, as best as she can. People that live next to a freaking rattlesnake won't eat. They'll think it's a pet. You know, they're delusional, man. They don't understand where food comes from. They don't understand, like, you eat a cow, like that's how you get a cheeseburger. You know, they're very, very delusional. That's why they believe in, you know, putting a fat lesbian lady as fire chief, telling everyone that she's not going to save anyone. Like, they told us, the fire departments told us, we're not saving you. You know? Like, my God. Like, that's what they voted for. So I don't feel bad. You know, if you get the wrong answer on the test, and I keep telling you the right answer and you still get it wrong, and you got to repeat the 7th grade, it is what it is by that time, right? And God forgive me for the people that passed away, you know. In the name of the Father, Son, and, you know, geez. Hey, Lib, have a good weekend. Simplify, mama. The state that I live in Utah. Ooh, I love Utah, Jared. I drove through there, I think, for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. It's so pretty, man. So clean. In Utah, power cuts down the trees near power stations. They do that in California? No. No, they don't, Jared. They don't do anything. We don't do anything out here. That's the point. That's the whole problem. Like, there was a big fire up. So now, Jared, not only they don't do anything, but they started to cut the trees down just like a couple years ago, because there was a huge fire in Paradise Valley up north. Once again, everyone knows it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. Electrical lines fell down. You know, the big wooden power lines that are, you know, so these big wooden power lines that they put up, that were probably there for, I don't know, 80 fucking years. You know, they're pieces of crap. So it failed and it burnt down an entire city once again. It just happened, I think, like 2018, or I think Trump was president when that happened. Because I think Trump and Newsom had a conversation, and that's why Trump always knew about the fires. But Edison came out, and I think only now are they replacing the old wooden telephone poles that were probably built in the 50s with nice big ass, like, steel ones, you know, that won't fall over or won't burn down, you know. Yeah, Utah, dude, Jared, Utah and California, Utah is beautiful, brother. Your guys' streets, your guys' sidewalks. Me and my dad drove through there and we didn't see any graffiti. Like there's no tire tracks. Like, you know, I was blown away by Utah, man. Absolutely blown. I never seen a state so beautiful. I'm not kidding, man. Compared to where I live, if you just stay with my channel for another hour, brother, I live by like 7 hookers, prostitutes. You know, we still have prostitutes in where I live. So, you know, it's a, don't, whatever California does, do quite the opposite, because everyone that makes a decision here is pretty stupid, if you ask me. I heard that like power boxes exploded in the neighborhood you were talking about and caught fire. Yep. That's fair. You're talking about the Paradise one didn't happen in 2018. Yeah, I'm not sure when it happened. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm probably combining like 3 or 4 stories together, but I know Paradise. Even when I was in high school, man, I was playing football in 2004 at my local high school, and we had to have football practice on a basketball court indoors because there was a huge fire. Like this is nothing new, man. This is nothing new to anyone that's lived in California for longer than 10 years, because a fire happens every year around the same time. It's not new, but my God, the wind finally blew the wrong direction. You know, usually it blows like from the ocean across the state, so it just keeps blowing it into like more woods and more wilderness. But this time it didn't blow from left to right, it blew right from left, and it blew into the city. And like I said, man, like dude, like we all, like Hawaii burnt down, Paradise Valley burnt down. When I was little, the whole mountainside burnt down in Brea, California. The fires up north, God knows how many those are, because I don't really care what happens up north. Yeah, that's why, like, when, dude, honestly, man, like, I sound so like a psychopath, you know, or like I don't care, but like the government didn't have water. The firefighters told you they weren't coming. They cut the fire department's budget by $100 million or higher. Like, I don't feel bad, you know, I can't. That would be, you know, I feel bad for the people that lost their lives, because that no one deserves to pass, man, because that's forever. But and then like there was so many warnings, like insurances and houses wouldn't give you fire coverage. And you look outside your window and you see like a 50-foot, you know, tree in front of your yard that's been there for about, you know, 50 years or whatever. And you're surrounded by a wilderness. And then, you know, I always say, wait till the car insurances mass pull out now, that they're not going to insure any more cars out here. That's insane. That's insane. And watch the state of California, they're going to take over all that property. I guarantee it. Those houses will never be built again. That property will start belonging to the state of California, and they're going to build, you know, more, projects and shit. It's going to be disgusting, man. Gavin Newsom, but I'm glad it happened under his watch, because it was bound to happen. Just matter of time. Matter of time. The actor Mel Gibson was in one of the fire engines. There's a video on YouTube. I don't remember the channel. He's riding around in the fire engine talking to him. Really? In Utah, they're building tiny homes for homeless people. Yeah, we did that here, Jared, in California and New York, and someone reminded me what we really called them back in the day. They're called projects. You know, tiny homes are just called projects. But you guys, Utah might do it a little different. You know, I have faith in your guys' government out there. I don't think you guys are incompetent like us. You know, I can see building tiny homes for homeless, but they're going to have to follow a lot of restriction and a lot of rules. But yeah, I forget who said, Jason or James, I think said, oh man, those aren't tiny homes. Those used to be called projects. And they were. That's where a bunch of dumb poor people go. I don't mean poor with money wise, guys. I mean poor mentally. What do you think is going on? What do you think is going to happen to all these neighborhoods that were burned down to the ground? I mean, I saw footage of people's cars destroyed and just devastated. Yeah, man. I mean, just like maybe less than a year ago, Jared, my older brother, you know, he works for a beer company, nothing special, but I think it was Geico. He had Geico insurance. Called him one day and said, you're not insured anymore, like that, straight up. And they pulled out of California. And that was just random. That wasn't because of anything my brother did or just the state of California is making it real difficult for a company to do business here. So Geico, my brother couldn't work for a week. So imagine all those cars, dude. Imagine if you own a insurance company and you have to fork over, you know, I'm just spitballing, you know, let's just say 3,000 vehicles burnt down. So you got to fork out 3,000 totaled cars. Like, and unless the government gives car insurances a good plan of attack for this never to happen again, I don't think they're going to insure people out here anymore. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt you start hearing it. And they'll just pull out of California altogether. I don't know why if you're a house insurance company and you're the big boss, I'm not insuring these houses anymore. No way. I'm not. I would start, if you're by a wooded area in California, I'm not insuring you. Absolutely not. You're on your own, man. Go get the state-run insurance. I think they try to make a state-run insurance, which probably doesn't work, or, you know, it's a pile of crap, like Obamacare or something. But no, man, if I was the freaking insurance company, I would never insure anybody in California again. I got a business to run. I don't care about if your house burns down again. Not my problem. Why don't you fix the forest? You know what I'm saying, Jared? It's kind of like this. I don't know, man. I go back and forth whether I think it's going to change the outlook for Californians or keep it the same, man. And let's just say, man, let's just say you're the only house that survived. You can't live there anymore. You know, your only house that survived, you almost can't live there anymore. There's all the grocery stores are gone. You know, you have to drive like 15 miles out by your house just to go to a grocery store. Everything's gone. It was a bomb. It might as well have been a bomb or a napalm. Like now those people in LA know what it felt like to have a napalm drop on you, like we did to Germany and Japan and Vietnam. But then, like, this is not the first time, man. It's gonna happen again. Dude, it's winter season here. It's 74 degrees during winter time right now. We're not supposed to be having these wildfires. It's not even summer yet, dude. It's not even freaking summer. We're gonna have multiple wildfires this summer. I think in July, I had it all on camera. In July, my house was surrounded by 3 huge different fires. 3 of them. One was Lake Nosor. I think one was in Idlewild, and the other I think was in the Los Angeles mountains. Like, this is not new, man. This is not new. Get them likes rolling up. Come on, y'all. You can do it. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, Oakland. So Oakland, California, home of the Raiders. Yeah, you don't go there, man. You don't go there. Like Uber won't even take you there. Uber won't take you there. There's a lot of people trending left in Utah. The thing you have to understand about Utah, it is, yes, it's red state, but they're not. Oh, let me get out of this way. They're not really MAGA Republicans. They're more Romney Republicans. Yeah, I get that. Romney's a weirdo too. That guy is a weirdo. You know, man, they just don't. They seem. They don't. You know, they're not incompetent. I will take anyone, man. I'll take a Democrat as long as they're not incompetent. I don't care. Actually, we can't. California has to get if another Democrat takes Gavin Newsom's place, we lost. California's always lost. That'll be the telltale, devil dogs, if I mean, every board member's like a communist out here in California. That's why they burnt it down to the ground. They rather rule over ashes than be kicked out of office, you know. LA's flatter than a pre-public accent girl right now. Oh yeah, it's gone, man. So was your house spared the fire? Yeah, it wasn't that close to my house, man. Yeah, my house is safe. Yeah. And my house is, you know, it was made in the 80s, so you know, it's more up to date with, like, the houses that burnt down, and a lot of them, because they caught on fire so fast, it's because it's the rooftops. So like the modern homes these days are built with the ceramic porcelain tiles. You know, they kind of have a little layer to them. They're kind of dusty red. I think it's because of fire retardant. Some of those roofs are a lot of, you know, like if you put your hand on it, your hand's going to come back a lot of really red. If you throw it on the ground, it's going to shatter. So these things are like, you know, they look like bricks, but you know, they're made for not catching on fire and easier to clean and whatnot. Those are new houses. The houses that burnt down, they had like a wooden rooftop, you know, older than dirt, probably full of termites and crap. So the minute a little spark got on those things, it went up in flames. The neighborhoods you're talking about that were hit by the fire, it looks like Hiroshima, man. Yeah, you're right, Jared. It looked like, as I said, like, and it wasn't an accident, as in, you know, sometimes a fire just starts out here, you know, it'll just because it's so damn hot. But a lot of these fires were started because of people. Either bums started them, or a couple of legal immigrants started them. It wasn't a natural cause. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think like one celebrity caught a guy down the street from his big ass house trying to or he lit something on fire and they had to arrest him, or the neighbors had to take him down, a citizen's arrest. Like, this wasn't just a natural disaster, you know? This wasn't because someone flicked a cigarette outside the window. It was 100% caused, and, you know, I mean, I think they arrested one illegal immigrant, and then they let one go. Because California has, you know, no laws against illegals. So you can come here, light it on fire, and you won't get arrested. You can come here, you can break into everyone's home, because everyone's evacuated in multiple cities, and you can steal all their stuff. even if they catch you, they'll probably just let you go. California is nearly a failed state, I would almost say, except for like below LA. LA is a failed city, basically. If I had a house there, dude, I would probably sell it and move. There's no way, man. I mean, if you live next, I mean, who's gonna want to move out here? I mean, fires can happen whenever they want now. I mean, think about it. Let's just say they rebuild in 6 months magically. Boom. Brand new houses, the same families move in, no big deal. It can happen again and again and again. And this is not a one-off. It happens, more than once. What's up, James? Now celebrities are complaining about looting. They were complaining when the looting didn't affect them. Woo, doggy. Spit and fire, baby. Yep. Yeah, that's why nobody feels bad. I don't feel bad about the looting. I just think Gavin Newsom and the mayor are complete morons. I think our fire departments are pretty worthless out here. The fire chief didn't know where the water came from. She said that wasn't her job. California is not a failed state. It's just the city of LA is an absolute failed city. And that's a good thing about the way our country's set up. If LA fails, it doesn't affect where I live. That's for sure. It probably makes my my property value go up because no one wants to live in LA no more. I'll tell you that much. What's your thoughts about President deporting criminals back to Mexico? Yeah, it's not like. Well, here's the problem with Mexico, and it's not Mexicans, So, I got a good perspective on this because my family was born and raised in Mexico. My best friend, his whole family's from Mexico. They still go down there. Like my aunt, she said this to me the other day, and I never really, my aunt. She doesn't really explain stuff, and she goes, it's really embarrassing that Mexico turned out the way it did and that we all have to live in the United States. It's really embarrassing, It's like, she wants to live in Mexico, but she can't. There's no way. You can't live in Mexico, man. You can go there, but you can't live there. Yeah, it's not really the Mexicans. People in Mexico and California have been going across that border for years and years and years. So when I was growing up, Jared, you just get in your car and drive into Mexico. That's it. There was no checks. No one cared. No one gave a crap. And if you wanted to get back into California, you just got in the car and drove over. There was no checkpoints. There was no passports. There was no driver's license. You just drove, okay? You bought whatever you needed in Mexico, the stuff at the pharmacia. If you ever need medication, go into TJ, go to a pharmacia, buy what you need, put it in your bag, get in your car, drive back. That's how the pros do it. That's how all the nuns did at my church. The biggest drug smugglers were nuns. They would buy antibiotics because they didn't have insurance. So only recently has the border gotten really, really jacked up. And it's not because of Mexico or Mexicans. It's people from South America crawling their fat ass up the near the Panama Canal, up the coast of Baja and through Rosarito and TJ, and then they cross. So it's not Mexicans, it's the people in South America that are effing it up for everybody. Because remember, California and Mexico, we've been doing this damn thing for years, right? Since I was born. The cartels know what's up. They don't push the boundaries too much. I know the DEA and had a big, we've gone after, like in the early 80s, and We've gone after the heads of the cartels many times in Mexico, so there's a very good understanding. You know, let's keep it professional. But now everyone in South America is getting up there, and you know, Mexicans don't want a bunch of people from Argentina in Mexico, right? You know, that those stupid the stupid caravan buses that were on the news, you know, a couple years back. You think, you know, your average Mexican citizen wants that crap running through their street? You think the cartels want all that? I don't know, man. You know, the government, you know, I don't know. Yeah, man, honestly, honest to God, you're already do something like it. Imagine trying to, you break into heaven and then Jesus kicks you out. Like, hey man, go through the front gate, okay? Can you go through the front gate and let me see who you are? Yeah, there's no question, man. I would deport myself. If I was illegal, I would deport myself. Yeah, man. And you'd be shocked. You'd be, you know, my Mexican side of my family, they want them all gone, dude. They want everybody deported because they're ruining it for people who came over here the right way. So you got to defend people who came over here the right way, you know, who stood in that line, who took the citizens test, who knows more history about the U.S. than I do. You know, you got to, but people don't want to give, you know, the government's supposed to help out people that have done things the right way, not help out other people that want to break the law. So yeah, I would deport everybody. There would be, you think, hey dude, if I was in charge, there would be Trump says there's going to be a mass deportation. Dude, I would deport everyone. I would go after everyone who broke in here and think they can live in my house. Because if you're the president, that's how you got to treat it, right? I mean, it's your citizens. You got to protect your citizens. There's people here that don't want to play by the rules. They gots to go. They just gots to go. Oh yeah. And then I would get on Mexico's ass, be like, all right, Mexico, the Mexican government, if you don't stop this at the border, we're going to have more problems. And if we stop doing business with Mexico, Mexico will just turn into, you know, they're like a second world country. Not quite third world. They would fall. They would collapse almost instantly. The cartels would take over. I honestly, you go to Ensenada down in Mexico. I just went there not too long ago, and it got worse, man. Mexico's gotten worse since the last time I went down there. I was offered cocaine like 5 freaking times down there. You know, hey man, you're here. You know, they'll just give it to you at the bar. That means everybody is working for the cartels. There's whorehouses everywhere. You know, you can see the corruption in the system if you know what you're looking for. I'm in California. What's up, Neeler? Hell yeah, brother. Dang, you're headed into a serious traffic. Oh yeah, California traffic, man. Tom Homan, his incoming border czar. He is taking care of business. He's a tough guy. Good. He's originally from upstate New York, very near me. Trust me, he'll get her done. Love his spunk. Yeah, dude, I love Homan, Heather. Love him, dude. He's well, they try to get him in a gotcha question, you know, and I've listened to, but he always states the law in the book, and you can't argue. If we're a country based on rules and laws, you can't argue with that. There's no gotcha questions. Or he goes, you're gonna, you know, pull apart the mom and dad away from the daughter or son. He goes, no, man, they're all gonna go. Imagine being a mother or father and then taking your child to the Philippines and then trying to live there. Like, that's insane. The Philippines will deport you. Yeah. Why would you take your son to a foreign country? You know, that's insane, dude. Yeah, Cali sunshine. My house. It was 59 in my house this morning. Yeah, neither. It's yeah, it gets cold in the morning, man. That California cold. I feel you on that. I know what you mean. It's barely 40 degrees. Oh, bro, Alice, in my part of Iowa. Whew. Bundle up, Alice. Get you some blankies, some ice, some nice cocoa. Get on a fire and watch a movie, Mama. That sounds actually pretty nice. I'm gonna do that tonight, man. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk and get nice and comfy. Let's get to Monday, gentlemen. That's what we need. Martin Luther King Day, which is a good holiday. Got to celebrate MLK. He did things the right way. I'll tell you what. You know, if you want change, if you want to change and scare the piss out of the government, all you have to do is get everyone together and calmly march to the Capitol, and I swear to God, everyone in the government will freak. Good MLK Day on the 20th. Then we got the inauguration, man. We just need to get to, oh God, at least it's certified. It's a go, but we need Trump to get this needs to be over, man. We need to get this done. It's 34 over here. A while ago it got down to -4. Oh my goodness. Liberty, man, I don't know how you guys do it, man. I really don't. It would take me a year to get like acclimated to the weather down there, man. Whew. But you guys, if you guys came out to California, you guys would be studs, dude. Like if Alice did, she lives in like 40 degrees or -4 a lot. It would be like 50 degrees out here, and she'd be like, "Oh, this is a nice day. Like I'm gonna put on sunblock." Like Alice would be like, "I gotta put on sunblock," you know. I'm like, "Alice, wait till it gets in the 90s. You're gonna boil, baby." You're high if you think they will pass that bill. What's up, Kenny? Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm soon. I will be high soon. I will be high soon. I will. I thought about that sober, so maybe if I was a little high, I wouldn't have said that. But you know, it's a start. You know, that's what I'm saying, Kenny. It's a start. At least they're talking about it. You know, it's the populace, the people of America. It's a conversation now. You know, I think Congress ruined it. Now, will Congress find another way to make money on the stock market, or they'll sell their soul to the lowest bidder? Yeah, I'm sure. But I'm glad it's a conversation. You know, Kenny, what I don't want Congress to talk about like Roe v. Wade or something that has nothing to do with politics and nothing to do with anybody's life besides a bunch of weirdos. I don't want to talk about why someone's skin is tanner than someone else's. I think that's a losing argument for anybody. I want to talk about why Congress is making, you know, why are they training in stocks? You know, I don't want to deal with Ukraine and Russian war anymore. You know, why is our taxes so high? I fart in my car and I swear I get taxed. You know, why is our cities burning down? You know, why is North Carolina or Florida ravaged by the hurricanes or whatever, you know, whatever state did? I'm sure New Orleans is still cleaning up the crap from Hurricane Katrina. Like, there's still very big problems with this country, and we send $100 million a month or whatever to Ukraine. Like, we're missing and the reason why we do that is our politicians talk about the same crap every year. It's like a repeating record over and over and over and over. There's people standing in line stealing diapers. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? What, no one that I know talks about anything politicians talk about. And for the love of God, when I listen to a full-grown adult speak about why boys can go into girls' bathrooms and girls can go, that you wouldn't last 10 minutes in prison. That there's conversations you just don't have. And it seems like our politicians are a bunch of sick bastards, And I live in California. I know this. Like, I live it, man. I live it. Like the Antifa that burnt down, the Black Lives Matter riots. Like, what is going on? Either foreign power interference, which that's a big possibility. Incompetence out of every level of government, from state to local to the police department, which is probably true. You defund the police. Like, this has been going on for a long time. And I've lived it through weapons of mass destruction too, man. Wow, I'm still waiting for the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, dude. Still. What's up, Jackson? Us Northern New Yorkers are great people, warmer hearts than down in the city. Yeah, cities are a little rough. Yeah, cities like people that live in LA. People in California are pretty nice. New York people were like, moving and grooving real fast. I've been to New York once, yeah. As someone from Staten Island, I can confirm this to be true. What's up, Jackson? Have you ever been to Canada? No, sir. No, sir. No reason to, Mr. Jackson. No reason to. I love it, though, man. Love my Canadian brothers up there. One of my managers, he's a Canadian from, I think, Montreal. He's up there. Mr. Lowe. He's our Canadian brethren. No, never needed to. Why, there's no reason for me to go up there. It's not a... And a lot of the words out there I heard are in French. Shoo. Well, only 19 likes. Come on. Oh, yeah, tap. Yeah, guy, come on, man. Thank you, Alice. No reason. I've been to Mexico just because it's just like... So when I was little, like, especially like all of my dad's brothers, they're a bunch of Mexicans. It was just like, oh yeah, one weekend, Friday night, we would all drive down to Mexico, stay there all weekend, then come back home. It was cool back then. I don't know about now anymore, man. If we're struggling for money, Mexico is absolutely struggling for money. So if you go to Tijuana or Rosarito, you're probably gonna get carjacked. Yeah, it's just not worth it anymore, man. Like all the fireworks all the illegal fireworks, we all buy them from Mexico or resell them in California. It's totally illegal and against the law, but they gotta catch me, bro. Yeah, those fireworks that go off out here in California, everyone just drives down to Mexico, buys them, and brings them back. Nothing new. Mexico is nice for sure. The resorts, anyways. Yeah, you stay in the resorts. You know why the resorts are nice? I'll tell you, man. Deep, dark secret. I'll tell you. Who do you think owns the resorts? Like Cancun or Baja or San Juan or where is it? That Cancun, the other one, Cabo, Cancun, Baja. Who do you think owns those hotels? And how come Americans go there and yes, Jackson, yes, the cartels, brother. Woo! Yeah. That's why they're safe. They need a way to wash out their money. What a better business than you can book all those rooms year round, and you can wash millions of dollars through that hotel. Drinks, food, you can just keep doing it. Yeah, Jackson, hell yeah. What's the answer, brother? Simplify. Yeah, cartels on them for sure. Why not just buy them from Nevada? The big old boom boom fireworks, you can do that in Nevada? I didn't even know that, man. Honestly, to be honest, it's faster just to go to Mexico than to Nevada. It only takes like an hour to go to Mexico, and it's like about 3.5 for Nevada. Safer? I mean, it's only like maybe safer to go to Nevada. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I never thought about that, Libertree. I didn't know Nevada sold boom boom fireworks. Like M80s and stuff? Hey, what's up, Howard? Simplify, brother. What's going down, Devil Dog? Good Friday, man. Good mooning. Liberty, 100% true. There's no place better than the USA. None, man. And the reason that we're having this conversation is a big deal, you know? It's a big deal. And if it's a great place, man, and there's nothing like it. I mean, we have our issues for sure, you know. I'm sure we have some problems. I think a lot of the problems are caused by the government, to be quite honest. You know, I mean, look how many people we've driving around right now, just thousands. You know, I'm next to thousands of people all the time, and not one person you can probably talk to will talk to you about any of the crap that you know, our government's talking about. They just want to go home, and they're hoping they can make it to their son's baseball game or daughter's dance class. They're hoping, you know, they have enough money for a dinner when they get home. They're hoping that they have enough money for bills. They're not talking about anything else besides themselves and paying off their crap. You know, that's the way most Californians think, and all this other crap they talk about is just, it's bull crap, man. I mean, look how many semi-truck drivers you guys see, man. It's insane. Gas is to our right, semi-trucks are to our left. You got people stuck in traffic for hours at a time. Safety video, what? Oh. Hey, fun start. Anyone up for $20 for this? The fun starts. Anyone for $20 for this? How's everyone? We're doing good, Time. We're doing good, brother. We still have conversations like this because we are still free. Absolutely, Heather. Absolutely. Libertree, I'm thinking like fireworks as in like M80s, you know, M1000s, basically a little TNT stick. So yeah, in Mexico, I think I was like, I was probably like 12. So me and my cousin, we go to Mexico with my family, and so you can drink whenever you want in Mexico. So obviously me and my cousin have a couple shots of tequila, and we go buy fireworks, and we buy the M80s, you know, and you buy a bag of 100 M80s for like $2, you know, like 20 pesos or whatever. It's like, it's, you know, back then it was cheap. It was really cheap. Not so much anymore, I don't think, but I was probably 12 or 13, and we would walk around like midnight in Mexico, when we would light these M80s and just throw them like anywhere we wanted, you know, and boom, you know, we would just, and nothing matters in Mexico, you know, and you know, when you're that young doing that in Mexico, no one's gonna bug you. You know, if you're older and doing something like that, the policia or the Fed or the cartels will probably jam you up. But yeah, that's how kind of wild it is down there. I mean, we let off probably like half the bag, and it wasn't like we would light them off and run away and hide. We would just sit there and throw them, whoom, whack, and these things would pop, man, boom. And yeah, man, that's Mexico. That's what I did at like 12 or 13. You can go dune bugging right on the beach, horseback riding. It's real fun, but that's all it is fun. Life's not about having fun. It's about building a family and creating a relationship, and living in some sort of peace with yourself. If you want to have fun, there's Mexico, but I love some tequila. Woof. Mexicans love their tequila, man. They sure do. They sure do. They make some good fire water. It's brutal, man. Americans love it too. We do, James. We do. If I drank tequila, I would black out almost immediately. I can't drink liquor anymore, man. I don't know how you guys do it. I can barely drink 3 beers. I don't know what happened to me, devil dogs. I used to be a pretty damn good drinker, man. I used to drink. Well, I can't do hangovers anymore, so I kind of puss out. But I used to love getting a 12-pack and just cracking it straight to the dome and seeing where the night goes. But I can't even. I have 2 beers, bro. I'm like, oof, I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. I had to get liquor, no way, man. If I have like Patron or something, oh no. I'm done. I'll be done. Portuguese moonshine for me sounds like some aquatent. Oh my god. Portuguese tequila or Portuguese moonshine. Bro, I don't even know what to expect on that drink. I don't even know what that tastes like. That's like woo. Put some hair on your chest right there. I gotta know before I liquor. Oh, I gotta know her before. Oh, damn you, James. Damn you. I gotta know her before I liquor. I was like, what are you talking about, man? Gotta know who. Is this real? What's up, Jojo? It's real, brother. Welcome to my life sitting in traffic. I'm going 4 miles an hour. Nope. 9. Oh, back to 0. It looks like Everclear and sets the body on fire. Holy shit, man. You know the difference between me and cancer? Oh, doggy. Oh, you'll never come back? I don't know. What is it, Jojo? Jojo from Kokomo. You know the difference between me and cancer? My dad didn't beat cancer. Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna save that one. Hey, what's up, D? Hey, Jojo, that was a good one, man. I love jokes, man. D, what's up, mama? Semper Fi, guys. Semper freaking Fi, dude. If my dad ever gets cancer, I'm gonna say that to him. I'm gonna say that at his eulogy. That's something I would do, though. Everyone would expect that out of me. I'm kind of a goofball. I don't have a filter. If I think something is funny, I'll just kind of say it and hope everyone doesn't get mad at me. Nah. Hope you're having a good day. We are, D. We are. It's Friday. I wish I can get out of this traffic a little faster, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. But it's good. Friday. It doesn't matter. I'm hanging out with you guys. I'll be home in 45 minutes or so. We'll go see Salt and Pepper before I end the stream. Shanae and Bonquisha should be there. Fantasia. I called all the hoes up. They're all going to be waiting for me outside. Chop, chop, ladies. Funny joke. I haven't had a chance to tell that joke in a while. My dad literally didn't beat cancer, brain cancer, but that's 2 years ago. My dad literally didn't beat cancer, brain cancer, but that's... Whoa. What's up, D? Jojo, that's wild. Matt, you're too much. Hey, no, you know. That's where I live, guys. You know, it's just another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Remember, if anyone ever speaks to you like California knows what's going on, which I don't think anyone does, just tell them that, you know, California still has hookers, has prostitutes walking the streets. And not just where I live, San Diego, I've been hit on by a couple day walkers. I was just with you guys. I got off live stream. This was the last time I was in San Diego, and a really pretty girl walked right by the tactical minivan, and she was too dressed up. And I glanced at her, and she gave me one of these. You know, as you walk by, you do this. You know, this is a telltale sign if they start doing this, and then you have to shoo them away. Shoo, shoo. Time that sucks. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Your dad had brain cancer, man. Cancer. You know, it's like everyone knows someone with cancer, man. I'll be honest. I never seen a state so sorry as California. I've seen bad cities, but every city in Cali is trashed except maybe San Diego. 100% right, time. 100% right. Hey, later, Jojo. Thanks for coming by, brother. Simplify, man. Come back anytime, man. You're always welcome. Always welcome with those jokes coming in hot, baby. Time on my side, 100%, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's like you just, California is not fun anymore. Like when I used to grow up, when I was in high school, man, it was getting bad. I remember driving by Skid Row all the time, and but like me and my buddies, we would go out, man. We would go to LA and we would have a good time. Maybe young and naive, where we didn't see anything that much. You know, we weren't looking for, you know, the trashiness of Los Angeles. But as I gotten older and over time, I understand what's important in life. And San Diego's, they hide it well. They hide it better than most. I knew a cop, a police officer. I used to work in San Diego, and she, I was like, what do you guys do? You know, is there like homeless? You know, I was just talking about her job, and she goes, oh no, we like every week we'll move the homeless from spot to spot, so they're never in one spot. So it always looks like the city's cleaning up, but they just move them, and by the time you kind of forget, the homeless will be back in your area, and then they'll move them again. So it's just so cops their job is to deal with homeless people or bums. You know, this is insane. It's just insane. This traffic is insane. Not Norfolk. It's nice. Oh, I never been there. I thought Long Beach was pretty normal. Long Beach is cool. Long Beach is okay. Yeah, actually, no, you're right, Howard. Long Beach is good to go, because that downtown's pretty nice. Yeah, it could be very rich too. There's a lot of wealthy people that live in Long Beach. Long Beach Poly High School, very good football team. Private or public school. Yeah, Long Beach is good to go, because they got the Queen Mary. Even in Long Beach, they have a Russian submarine. An old Soviet era submarine. It has the star on it and everything, man. It's pretty cool. I have a video of it, I think, on my channel. I'm almost positive. I have the picture of it, or a short, or a whole video. They have it docked right next to the Queen Mary. It's pretty cool, man. An old Soviet sub. Long Beach is very diverse too. Yeah, it has a good. Long Beach is okay. It can get a little jank, and it's a lot of beach, a lot of nice beach houses. We'll go there probably next week too. We'll drive through Long Beach. I'll take you guys to the Queen. Yeah, Howard, you're right. You're right. That was a good call. San Diego and Long Beach are okay. Sacramento, I think, is a dump. LA is a dump. Oakland's a dump. San Francisco is kind of like, it's a dump, but it still has its weird San Francisco vibe to it, but it's mostly a dump. Santa Barbara, Oxnard is on fire. Santa Barbara is okay. Santa Barbara is very nice, but they are insanely liberal out there. Insanely. I toured the USS Iowa. Oh, snap. Even San Jose. Yeah. San Jose. I forgot about San Jose and Sacktown. Hey, Big B Sports, dude. What's up, brother? Semper Fi, man. Hell yeah. Welcome to California traffic, brother. I'm going 0 miles an hour. This is hard. This is what breaks everyone's heart, is this is traffic. Oh, it's awful. Good seeing you, B. How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, man, a lot of the major cities out here are dumpsters, man. Dumpster fires. Los Angeles was, dude, I have to take you guys to Skid Row, man. I gotta take you there. I used to work down there before, like, oh my God, in like 2018. Man, dude, these people would just walk in front of your car. They're so polluted, so jacked up on whatever drug. They just, they don't even care. It's wild, man. It's freaking wild. What's the other lane? That's a carpool lane. So I gotta have more than one person in the lane. That's why it's going faster. But it bottlenecks right up here. That's why it's kind of, everything bottlenecks with another freeway right here. But sometimes I get a little ballsy and go in it, but right now I just, it's not worth it. Yeah, you don't have to pay for it. You just need 2 or more people in this lane, or in your car. And you don't want to be the one getting caught doing it, every once in a while, if there's a bad accident on the road, you can't cross these double yellow lines. You got to wait for it to brake. See that white car up there, it crossed the double. If a cop was behind him, dude, these cops don't play around, man. The highway patrol out here, it's a huge fine if you cross these double yellow lines. And if you get caught with one person in your car. So there's a good thing going on in California. It's been going on forever, but every once in a while you hear a story about it, that someone will get a blow-up doll and put it in their passenger seat so they can take the carpool lane home. It's really funny because it's a huge fine. It's like, I don't know, like $1,000 or something. 130. Oh, 225. Hey, what's up, Devil Dogs? If you're new here, welcome to Southern California. My name's Matt. I'm a Marine, United States Marine Corps Military Police 5811. I served under Bush and Obama, Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, the Iraq-Afghanistan wars, as a military police. So enjoy the ride and Semper Fi. Whoop, whoop. I hear Biden will need a job soon. Oh, that guy just needs to retire and just spend the last remaining years with his loved ones, man. His junkie son and his weird wife that I think wants to bang Trump. I don't like talking about other people's problems, but when you pardon your son, I end up have to making fun of him. Grab fresh body from the graveyard. You can use the carpool lane. Yeah, you could. Nah, people use like sex dolls, man. They'll get a sex doll and throw them in there to try to fool the cop, you know, because cops. So in California, you can also split lanes. So yeah, see the white line broke now, but like cops will go in between the lanes or motorcycles and just kind of cruise by your vehicle. Yeah, California, I think we're the only state that can allows motorcycles to split lanes. You know, if you're a motorcycle, I don't know why you would do that, but they do, and they always end up getting hit by someone. It's really sad. I don't think Biden will last long. ESP, not years. Yeah, I'm with you, Heather. I mean, it's a race to see who passes away first, Bill Clinton or Joe Biden. You know, it's gonna be one of them, or Mitch McConnell. But for presidents, Trump and Obama are gonna be the only two presidents still alive in the next like 2 years. Watch. Which is kind of wild. Oh, there's still Bush. But Bush looked pretty old, man. Oh, damn, that guy. Woo! Scared the Jesus out of me. Bush looked pretty old, and Bush doesn't get involved in politics no more, which is good. Hey, what's up, Logan Johnson? Friday traffic, yes, sir. I filter at stoplights. No, New York does not too. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Good info. So the two dumbest states do it? Okay, that makes sense. I work next to old folks' home and let them know Biden would be looking to clean. Oh, I forgot Mitch McConnell. Yeah, Heather. I mean, that guy's. I mean, he had a wheelchair. Like, his hands are all bruised. I've seen some bad photos of him, man. Like, I don't know if he's married, but man, he has to have a miserable life at home to be at work all the time. Or he's home by himself. I don't know, man. Like, why don't people like, how come it's politicians that don't like to retire? Like, isn't that the goal in life, to retire and spend as much time as you can with your family, or, you know, cut your bills in half so you can be at home more? I mean, that's like, why are you working till the guy's 80? Like I said, when's the last time you listened to an 80-year-old dude? You usually got to help an 80-year-old man, like, get up off his chair and shit. My grandpa was 80 years old. He was hurting, man, by the time he hit 80. He didn't want to really talk or move. He was still my grandpa, and I loved him, and he shared some good advice, but, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, where's Mitch McConnell's wife, man? Like, hey, babe, stay home. Like, hang out with the grandkids, or your great-grandkids by that. Jeez Louise, you know? Change his diaper. What Matt can do for around 25 more likes. Ooh, that's a good one. So, Adam Schiff, a senator now? Did he replace Feinstein? Ooh. I hope not. That guy's a little worm, too. Remember, he was the one that said that there was great evidence that Trump and Russia were working together, and Trump's a Russian spy and all that? He was the one that was pushing that crap. Pencil neck, or whatever they call him. Adam Schiff. He's a scumbag. Hopefully this woke up people, man. Because the fire in LA, all those houses that burned down, like 80% of them are Democrats. And 80% of I don't know how many people lost their homes, but it's going to change millions of people's lives, hopefully, or minds. Matt, you'll have to show his mom's tattoo. The tattoo I got for my mom? I did get a tattoo for my mom, yeah. Yeah, that could be it. On his lower back, of course. Hey, what's up, Pete Garcia? That's the 60 freeway and the 57. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Extra Aviation, man. Yeah. You guys know exactly where I'm at, dude. The golf course is right there. You see the golf nets. They did a lot of construction over here on Grand. Diamond Bar, this is Diamond Bar area. Yeah, man, they're trying to do, California's trying to, like, fix the highways a little bit, which is great. On his lower back, of course, you want me to get, a little tramp stamp? There's so many girls in California, guys, that have the tramp stamp. And, they all look like shit now. Now I'm 37. A lot of the girls I grew up with have, the stupid tattoo on their back that they never took care of, and their ass was always in the sun, so now the tattoo's all faded and it's like a blob. Because they now, you get older, you get back fat. I always make fun of people that have that still. I just looked it up. He is a junior senator. Oh, dude. Oh, boy. I hope, Howard, this fire changes a lot of people's minds, with the coronavirus shutdowns, with Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, fuck your freedom. That Austrian German dickhead. Fuck your freedom. Says the guy from a different country that had to move to California because his country's, did the Holocaust. Wink, wink. What a jackass, And now the fire. I don't think Californians can take this much more, man. I really don't. And if they do, guys, then they're that stupid. And you realized why people listened to, like, Germany in 1933, because people could be really, really, really dumb. And it's really sad, man. It really is. And I'm not saying I'm dumb too, man. Like, I get things wrong all the time. No one's perfect. But when you run out of water, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I recently saw a photo of a body positive model with a back. Oh my goodness. A body positivity model. Yeah. Let me know how many magazines that girl's gonna sell, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, Jay, that's funny. Alice with the green, the sick emoji. Hey, what's up, J.R. Lopez? Even if McConnell ran for the president, he would probably implement the first Cracker Barrel and herb in the White House. Oh. What's up, BMW, man? What's going on, brother? Ah, that's not 1981. What's going on, brother? Simplify. BM man. Rose tattoo. Hey, Huma, what's up? What's going on? I remember Huma. How you doing, Huma? Huma, Arizona, man. I used to go down there for training. It sucked. It's so hot in Huma. Oh, dear Jesus. Last time I was in SoCal. Oh, nice. Anyone on here know how to crack bullwhips besides me. Hit the like button before I develop some PTSD. Was 1995 and they didn't have women at the MCRD? Really? MCRD's a Marine Corps Recruit Depot. Yeah. They in San Diego they don't. The female Marines go to oh my God, Paris Island now. They don't go to MCRD. Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's going on, brother? Semper Fi, Jeff. Welcome to California. You gonna chill for the weekend? Yeah, man. I gotta go watch my brother's dog again, and then I'm gonna hang out and just my dad blew out his shoulder, so I gotta help him. I gotta mow the lawn, and I gotta pick up all the chores he can't do. Yeah, I think he tore his rotator off. He tore his left one a long time ago, and he's already in a sling, man. So yeah, I got to go help him with the yard and whatever else, all the chores that he can't do no more. There's actually a military base in the part of New York that I'm from. Really, it's pretty small, really. I'm surprised. I think there should be a huge military base. I think there is. I don't know. I don't know New York military bases all that well. It's interesting. They go to San Diego to now since 2020. It's all males. When I was there, oh, wow, I think your information's right, man. You would know more than I. Yeah, I was in MCRD in 2006, man. It's a long time ago. What's up, open source? They won't pass it. That's okay. Open source. Of course, I want them to pass it. I think we all do. But and it's the bill about trading stock with Congress. The one thing I want. The one thing I'm happy about their open source is that the conversation is being had. So as long as it's a start, it's a start, and as long as just a couple years ago that never would have been brought up, right? No one really knew besides the select few people that Congress was insider trading. So now, now we know. So I'm glad we're talking about, cutting off the insider trading for Congress. Then I don't know why someone's skin is darker than someone else's. Why someone has a better tan than me. I get really jealous when someone talks about how tan someone else is. So happy you did not choose open source as an oh God, how do you come up with that so fast, man? Fort Dix, home of the 10th Mountain Division. Yeah, those boys are nasty, man. What's up, D? Where you headed out today? We're gonna go see Salt and Pepper right now in about 8 minutes, and we're gonna get out of here. Prayers out to him, my man. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, poor Martha went to jail for what they did do. Senate created laws so Congress may be out of luck on the law. Ooh. I gotta read more into it, but I'm glad it's just the discussion, If a discussion needs to be had, let's figure out why Nancy Pelosi's worth $500 million or whatever, making a little over $150K a year, which I still think is way too much. Way $150K a year to be some damn politician. What? They don't make anything. They don't sell anything. They don't make anything. They don't farm anything. They literally get in the way of my existence. Rose tattoo. Yeah, I need Zen, absolutely. What's up, Puma? Was 2006 still woodland camo? We were woodland Cadillac and jungle boots, trail, and my platoon was top floor above the physical rehab platoon. So when I was in Yuma, we did in boot camp, we were in woodlands, and then in MCT we changed into no, that's not true. So we were in woodlands. I was in woodlands all the way up until we got deployed. And once I got deployed to Iraq, we were in desert, our desert camis, our digital desert camis. And then the boots, it didn't matter what boots we wore. It was either jungle or combat boots. But yeah, I was in deserts for most of my Marine Corps career. Yeah, I was in deserts. I only wore my woodlands during boot camp, MCT, and MOS schooling. I never wore woodlands after that. So for about a year or so, I wore woodlands, and after that, it was all my deserts. Deserts are badass too, man. Because deserts, that was the deserts we would roll up our sleeves, and woodlands we would keep them down. But our deserts were badass, man. I rocked it. Yeah, we never were in woodlands. Not that I can recall. Maybe for a formation, a mass formation, or company or company-wide formation. But other than that, no. I think they got rid of the deserts, if I'm not mistaken. Packing for Arizona. Oh, nice, Howard. I'm happy for you, man. I am freaking happy for you. I am freaking happy for you. All right, let's get going. We're gonna go see Mrs. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, and then we'll end the stream by looking at some butt cheeks. Just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna drive right by them. I'm not gonna be a weirdo. The ladies are hard at work. Can't bug them. I was guard shack at camp. Oh yeah, guard at Camp Pendleton, waiting to pick up for MCT. Yeah, I was armed guard at the Army. I would have stayed at guard my whole tour if I could. It was great. Oh, nice, dude. I remember MCT, man. MCT was fucking tough, dude. I remember it being pretty damn difficult, especially after like the 10-day break after boot camp. Ugh. But it was cool, man. You learned a lot. Then I went to Missouri for Fort Lost in the Woods for military police school. And that Fort Lost in the Woods, that's a military or MP base. So it's pretty, it's a Army base. It was pretty cool. Pretty good, pretty fun times, man. What year did you get out of, Huma? If you don't mind me asking, brother. Have a great day, Matt. You'll see you on the next trucking and cruise. Be careful, my friend. Bye, Alice. Hey, Heather, Semper Fi. Mama, thank you for stopping by and enjoying the ride. Take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. 99, late 99. Okay. Oh, yeah. Dude, you just missed it. Oh, wow. You just missed it. You just missed the shit show that happened after. I can't believe you just missed it. Wow. What'd you think about that, Huma? What was your small town Army base in Missouri? No, it's a huge. Pretty sure I know which base you're talking about. Fort Lost in the Woods? No, it's a big base, dude. It's a big base. Big base. Yeah. Yeah, Huma, you just missed 9/11. Wow. Dude, you got lucky, man. I can't believe it. If you would have re-enlisted, brother, oof, you would have saw the push into Iraq and probably the push into Afghanistan. Damn, dude. I'm glad you didn't go, man, because it wasn't worth it. And you probably think like, you kind of missed out, maybe. You know, I don't know. I just know a couple people that missed out on the deployment. And, what if, that whole what if. But man, weapons of mass destruction. It was all a lie, dude. It was all a lie. Fort Leonard, yes sir. Tony, Semper Fi, brother. Yes, Fort Leonard. Yeah. We call it Fort Lost in the Wood because we're always in the woods, so we don't even know where we were. Even thought I was gonna get called back. Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that because you were on your non-op, your contract. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm surprised they didn't call you back, dude. Wow. Yeah, Fort Leonard, Tony. Hell yeah. That's a good military base, man. They got Motor T there, military police, and something else. I kind of forget what else, but I think there's only like 2 or 3 MOSs there. Actually, I want to go down this way. Sorry, boys. 60-35 avionics and Harriers. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a lot of studying and stuff, man. Oh, the other one at Fort Leonard is my good friend. He's from Fresno. He was Montoya. They do gas chambers out there. Gas and NBC gas. Nuclear, biological, chemical weapons agents. He was they do some wild training down there. All right, devil dogs, that is not salt, nor is it pepper. That's a cholo. That's our local cholo, and that is not what we're looking for. She's gonna walk this way and I'm gonna take off. All right, devil dogs, I am out of here. By any chance, did you fish at the base? Always wanted to fish those lakes. Yeah, actually we did, Tony. Yeah. We did. A lot of my buddies went out and went fishing. Yeah, we did. I didn't, I think they went fishing. I kind of just hung out. But anyways, guys, this girl's going to walk towards me and I'll need to get out of here before she does. Anyways, devils, I'm out of here. Have a great weekend and enjoy your time. Be safe. Enjoy your day. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and Semper Fi. Peace. Rah. Hell yeah. Yuma. Semper Fi, brother.